Hey everyone, how's it going? I have been asked quite a few questions recently about my online clinic for beginners, for beginner bodywork. So I wanted to actually just go through it with you and show you what you'll be getting and what to expect. I think that'll help. Okay, so let's start off here. This is when you log in, this is what you're going to see. Now, if you only have my online clinic, then you're going to see just the one clinic here, Winning Your Horse's Heart Through Bodywork. If you have one of my ebooks, you'll see it here. If you have my webinar with Wanda and Jeremy Manley, you'll see that here. This is like a coffee conversation that talks about kind of my beliefs and how I got into it, how horses communicate. There's a lot of different stuff on here. So you'll just see whatever you have gotten. Okay. So if you have the online clinic, this is what's going to show up. And then you can hit resume, and that's going to bring you to the clinic. Okay. So what's cool about the clinic is if you go over to the left here and you go to the welcome, this is the step one here, it's going to go through the signs of relaxation, enjoyment, and concern. And then there's also a section on safety tips and tricks that are kind of just general safety things. Okay. If you go to the first lesson, that's what this is. Now, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, you have a downloadable workbook. Okay, so this is a workbook that you can print off or just download to your computer. It goes along with the clinic and you can write notes in it. I have sections for notes, I have diagrams, and then you also have like all the tips and tricks and the videos and stuff like that. Okay, and then you can go to safety tips and tricks. We talk about different things with that. Now, when you're starting off, you're going to go, the first one I have available is the face and head. Okay, so here's some intro to safety. Now, your first video is going to be on the poll and ears. Okay, so let's check this out. The first video is 4 minutes and 47 seconds long. Okay, so I made these short on purpose because I feel like when we go and learn new material, it's great when we're learning it and it seems to make a lot of sense, but then when we go back home, we don't remember it. So I wanted to make sure that you guys could have bite-sized pieces that you would be able to remember. So all you have to do, watch the video, go out to your barn and do the move. Okay, you can also take your workbook with you too if you printed that off. And it's short, to the point, easy. It's got the safety tips in it, and it's one or two moves in that area. Okay, so it's going to be easy for you to work on. If you have multiple horses, you can do the same move on every horse and see what the differences are. That's really fun. Okay, then the next move, if you were really comfortable with that and you made all your notes and you're happy with the results you got, you can move on to the next one. The next one is the jaw rub. Okay, so the first spotlight is about the face and head. We have a section on just the neck. Okay, we have a section on the withers and shoulders, pectorals, bicep, and belly. We have one on the forelegs. This is one of my favorites. Spine, ribs, and point of hip. Hind legs, hind end and tail. Those are really important for those of you. If you haven't checked your horse's tail lately, that's a really cool one. The glutes, of course. This is the horse's favorite section. Okay. And then I have a bonus section. The bonus section is on lateral flexion, and it's also on the way that I do the leg range of motion assessment. So when I'm doing leg range of motion, I use that to assess the horse's leg and find out what part of the leg is tight and then how to fix it. Okay. So a lot of people confuse this move for like stretches or other things. I'm literally using it to tell me what part of the body, what part of the leg is tight, and then I go to address that spot. And then you have the same thing going on in the hind end, in the hind legs. Okay, so that's your bonus section. It's also one of my favorite sections. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. And then in every section, you kind of have, little tips and fun facts that you can check out. All right. So I hope that makes sense. And one of the coolest things about getting this clinic is then you have access to my private coaching community. Now, this is the cherry on top by far, because this is a fantastic group of people that all have their horse's best interest in mind. And it is such a close knit, tight community. We really enjoy each other. We all cheer each other on. We all have different struggles. And so when we share those, we're able to overcome them together. It just feels awesome to have a community that you can trust and that you can be honest with. Okay, because we're all horse owners that are doing the very best we can. I do not allow negative people or negative words or actions in this group. And to be honest with you, I haven't actually had any, so I've never had to address it. I have never had to kick anyone out of this group because it is an awesome group of people. And it's pretty impressive, I think. That's pretty amazing thing to say that nowadays, you when you're constantly like kind of guarding yourself and your happiness and your security. I haven't had to address any issues in this group because everyone is just here to do the very best they can and to help their horses, and it is awesome. So you get to be part of that community, and that's on Facebook. So hopefully you have Facebook. So yeah, we would love to have you join us in this clinic. Also, once a year we do something called Journey Through the Horse, and that's just where each week I assign homework from the clinic, and then you do your homework after you've watched the video. You can record yourself and then submit it to me on the private coaching community, and I'll do a voiceover for you. So I'll give you feedback on your work, and it is awesome. So many breakthroughs happened this year. We've done it a year before and we had a ton of breakthroughs, but this year was off the charts. It was so cool. Amazing work by amazing people, such cool horses, from every type of horse you could imagine. It was just amazing. So hopefully you can be part of that next time we run it, and we would love to see you. So I will leave the link for this clinic in this video in the description. Check it out. And then also, if you want to have other information about what I offer or what I have going on, sign up for my newsletter. And then I'll also put my homepage. I have a homepage that has kind of everything that I have available. I'll put that in the description also. But check out the clinic. That's where I want you to go. That's where you're going to have the best results ever, and also be coming into my community. All right. So I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet your horse. Sign up today. I don't know what you're waiting for. Stop waiting. Just do it. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.